At the half, our score is 41-40. Pabor sa University of Perpetual Health System Dalta as they lead San Sebastian College-Recoletos. At paalala lang po sa lahat ng mga PLDT Home and Smart subscribers, you can enjoy entertainment everywhere with the country's biggest selection of videos on demand from iFlix. All you have to do is visit iflix.com to start your complimentary 14-day trial today. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action sa Balls HD, Sky Cable Channel 167, and we are also greeting everybody watching from all over the world via the Filipino channel. At binabati din namin ang lahat ng mga nanonood via live streaming on TFC.tv. Para sa ABS-CBN Sports, ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, joined of course by the man with a high basketball IQ, Coach Mix Bustos. It was a hot start para sa Perpetual Altas, lumamang kontra sa San Sebastian 10-0, pero hindi bumigay ang kupunan ni Coach Rodney Santos, coming back, even taking the lead late in the second quarter.
Well, Perpetual waxed out early, 10-0 blast to start the first quarter, pero hindi nagpatalo itong San Sebastian, itong kupunan ni Coach Rodney. 10-4 run to end that first quarter, and ito ngayon they're only trailing by 1 point, and of course credit the offense of the Perpetual Help to Bright Acuete. He scored all of his points in the second quarter. Itong si Mr. Brightside. And as we take a look the halftime stats, field goal percentage medyo mas mataas ang Golden Stags, 47%, dahil sila nga ay bumulusok noong second quarter. 39% naman para sa Perpetual Help. Pero ito, offensive rebounds para sa Perpetual Help, 13 na para sa kanila. Credit that to the 4 offensive rebounds by Bright and 3 by Cap Dagangon, and that translated to 16 second chance points. Nakita nga natin Bright Acuete, tira niya or tira ng kakampi niya, kukunin niya yung rebound, and all those for the putbacks. And for the turnover story naman, medyo hindi sila nakakalayo with 8 turnovers para sa Perpetual and 6 naman para kay Coach Rodney Santos.
Paborito ang Perpetual dito sa bakbakan na to, pero alam naman natin ang capability ng San Sebastian. Some Perpetual fans probably thought it would be an easy win for the Altas, lalo na dahil lumamang sila ng malaki sa first quarter. Pero after the first 20 minutes of action, isa lang ang kalamangan ng Perpetual. Acuete leading the way with 12, Thompson with 9, Dagangon with 8. So, mga usual suspects para sa Perpetual gumagawa.
Well, bukod doon, para kay Acuete, Thompson, and Dagangon, bumubulusok din itong sila GJ Elagan, itong si Prince Eze with 4 points apiece. Para naman sa Golden Stags, itong si Jamil Ortuste, medyo late siya pumasok ng game pero nag-init siya kaagad. 11 points para kay Jamil. Bradwin Quinto with 9 points and 7 rebounds, and Michael Calisaan 7 points and 3 rebounds para sa kupunan ng Golden Stags.
Sa lahat ng mga NCAA fans, alam naman natin na palapit na tayo sa dulo ng ating elimination round, and that means we are going to go to the second phase ng ating tournament, and that's the Final Four. And to spice up the Final Four, meron tayong naisip na gimmick. Ating kasama na si Tantenko will be visiting one of the Final Four bound teams. And we know there are 6 of them still in the running. So, abangan po ninyo ang ABS-CBN Sports Twitter and the ABS-CBN Sports Instagram account, and look at the hashtag TakeOverNCAA para malaman kung sinong Final Four bound team ang pupuntahan ni Siege Tantenko.
Well, pinost nga yun ni Siege kanina sa kanyang Instagram, pati ako nagtataka kasi sa dami ng mga teams, 6 yun. So, hindi natin alam kung kanino siya muna pupunta.
And we are inviting all the NCAA fans to follow the ABS-CBN Sports Instagram account at ABS_CBN Sports. Yan po ang official Instagram account. Samantala, strong move of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. It is Cap Dagangon laying it in on the reverse.
Ito nga, Anton, patuloy na nag-zone defense itong San Sebastian. They want the Perpetual Help to take their shots from the outside.
And speaking of shots from the outside, Scotty Thompson, who ended the first half with a 3-point shot, was short on that attempt. Fabiano Gatake, tinawagan ng traveling.
And bukod doon sa papatirahin ng Perpetual Help from the outside, mas nani-neutralize din nila ang mga big man. Ibig sabihin nun, kapag shot is taken by the Perpetual Help, mas madali nilang mababox out itong si Prince Eze or si Bright Acuete, kasi automatic, kung sino na yung nandun, pwedeng 2 o 3 tao na ang bumax out sa kanila.
Jeric Fabian with a fake. Jeric Fabian with a shot over Prince Eze, 4 na puntos na para kay Jeric Fabian.
That zone defense has given them little success. Medyo hindi umiikot ang opensa dito ng Perpetual Health.
Dagangon knocks it down from downtown. 13 puntos para kay Gab Dagangon, who has been quiet in the second round. What a time for him to discover his outside touch, or rediscover his outside touch rather.
Well, itong si Gab Dagangon, lahat ng yung dalawang 3 points ng Perpetual Health ay galing sa kanya. And if you're Coach Rodney, siguro para sa kanya, this is the shot na talagang i-give up nila itong 3-point baskets na Perpetual. Dahil sila pa lamang merong 37% beyond the arc.
Hindi nga 3-point shooting team itong Perpetual, but it's a welcome development for them to see one of their best shooters, Gab Dagangon, knock down those types of shots. Fast play brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Capobres, pinasa sa loob. Bradwin Quinto with a basket.
He saw the mismatch in Gab Dagangon. He sealed this man perfectly. Ang ganda ng pasa ni Bradwin Quinto doon. Easy 2 points para kay Bradwin.
Bradwin Quinto with 9 double-doubles dito sa Season 91 ng NCAA. He's close to achieving another double-double. Ang kailangan na lang ni Bradwin ay 2 rebounds. Panoorin natin itong strong move brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Kagandahan kay Bradwin Quinto, even though he's undersized, he now has 208 total rebounds for the season itong si Bradwin Quinto. Na talagang pusong nananaig para sa big man ng San Sebastian.
This is the #2 rebounder of the league. We are talking about averaging 12.5 rebounds per outing. Fabian, pinasa sa loob. Kalisan with a fake. Natapik ang bola. Linabas kay Fabian. Fabian fires. Fouled by Rick Gallardo.
Nakabingwit pa si Jeric Fabian doon. A bailout call on that jump shot. Good defense na sana, kaso sumabit sa katawan itong si Jeric Fabian kay Rick Gallardo.
Pangalawang deadlock to dito sa ating laro. 46 all. Talagang party crasher ang dating nito San Sebastian.
Oo, talagang they will really do their best to get their win. Siyempre for Coach Rodney, nakausap nga natin siya. And for them, it's really no pressure. Siyempre kahit wala na sila sa Final Four, it's just important for them to enjoy the game. And nating tulos itong San Sebastian. So, maganda ang kanilang pinapakita.
Crispin Elopre, pinasok ni Coach Aric Del Rosario sa puntong ito ng ating laban. Ngayon naman, balikan natin si Roxanne Montealegre. Roxanne?
Anton, nakausap ko si Coach Lester Del Rosario ng Perpetual Health at aminado sila na in-expect na nila na magiging dikit ang laban sa game na ito. At dahil dyan, meron silang adjustments na ginagawa, lalo na sa kanilang execution at depensa dahil nga marami nang nagagawang fast break points ang kanilang kalaban. At dagdag pa niya, ayaw niyang mapabilang sa big teams na napatumba ng San Sebastian Stars who are known as the Giant Killers. Anton?
Di lang Giant Killers, Roxanne, party crashers pa. Kasi sinisira nila ang plano ng Perpetual na mapaganda pa ang chance nila na makapasok sa Final Four.
Well, nauna yon sa San Beda last week. It was a monumental win for them, of course. And ngayon, may chance sila para matalo ang Perpetual.
16 na puntos na ang naitatala ni Gab Dagangon dito sa laban na to. One of Dagangon's best games this season.
For Gab, he's already scoring 16 points and 5 rebounds. Itong si Gab Dagangon.
Reverse layup, Kalisaan, supalpal. Balik ang bola sa labas. Bragais, umatake, pinasa kay Quinto. At mananatili ang bola sa panig ng San Sebastian.
Nako, na-backdooran. Good play by Jamil Ortuste. Nakita niya yung hanap doon para sa kanyang kakampi.
This is the third deadlock of the game now, 49 all. Thompson. Elopre, back to Thompson. Swings it to Dizon. Bragais, tinawagan ng foul. Ito yung sinasabi mo, Coach Mix, fast play brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Yung bantay ni Cabobres was sleeping on that defense. Then naisahan siya doon, itong si Cabobres.
Prince Eze with the tip in with 2 hands. 6 na puntos na ang naitatala ni Prince Eze. Ginto over Eze. In and out. Rebound. Scotty Thompson. Scotty Thompson. Romarachada. Kumros over. Sumabit ang depensa. Ortuste charged with a personal. Master Guapo move of the quarter. Watch out for more Guapo moves powered by Master. Sikreto ng mga Guapo. Tip in mula kay Prince Eze. Lamang ang Perpetual 51 o 49. Magbabalik po ang Season 91 ng NCAA. Ilabas ang galing. Inyo pong napapanood ang Season 91 ng NCAA and another portion of our Smile Your On Cam segment. Enjoy na enjoy ang ating mga fans na nakatutok ng live dito sa arena sa lungsod ng San Juan. 2 exciting games today. Of course, right now, Perpetual kontra San Sebastian. Mamaya, JRU kontra LPU. An important game for the Heavy Bombers, Coach Mix.
Well, ngayon kapag manalo ang Perpetual, they are 100% sure. Kung kanina 96, ngayon 100% sure sila of at least a playoff spot in the Final Four. Para sa JRU naman, importante to keep their momentum going dahil tinalo nga nila ang Perpetual last Friday. And if they do that, baka sila pa yung mapunta doon sa 4th spot sa ating Final Four race.
Ortuste, bad pass na agaw ni Mr. Brightside. Kay Lopre, binababa ang bola para sa Altas. Dizon. Hops inside. Gerald Dizon. Tip in. No go for Akweti. Rebound Kalisaan. Capobres, tinawagan ng traveling.
Well, of course, with that hop step, dapat yun na yun. If you're gonna do that, hindi mo na pwedeng ikilaw ang iyong mga paa, pero Capobres took that extra 2 steps. Kaya siyang tawagan ng traveling.
Copico 78 best recharge moment brought to you by Copico 78, Copico's best latte ever. This is dangerous moments para sa Perpetual Altas. Ayaw nilang sayangin ang pagkakataon nila na ma-improve ang kanilang tsansa na makarating sa Final Four as Elopre turns the ball over.
Well, Perpetual Help is struggling ngayong quarter na ito as they're only scoring 10 points in 6 minutes of action itong third.
At opensa rin ang naging problema ng Perpetual in the 4th quarter against JRU nung Biyernes. The last field goal of Perpetual happened a little bit over 7 minutes. And since that time, hindi na nakapuntos ang Altas. Thompson underneath.
Well, that is the kind of quarters you want to forget if you're the Perpetual Help. Imagine scoring in the last 7 minutes and napakahabang action nun. And for Coach Arik, of course, hindi na pwedeng maulit yun para sa kanyang kupunan.
Hanep itong galaw ni Jamil Ortuste. 13 puntos for the lead guard of San Sebastian.
Magaling talaga makahanap ng puwang itong si Jamil, parang walang inihintang sakit sa kanyang ankles.
Ortuste. Bounce pass. A dangerous one. But Akweti could not hold on. Jamil Ortuste. Dire-diretso sa puso ng depensa ng Altas. Scores 15 points now for Jamil Ortuste.
Besides that, naitay na nila ang kanilang ball game na ito. The fourth deadlock of this game para sa Perpetual and San Sebastian.
Dizon for 3. Wala. Rebound Ortuste. Pinasa kay Kalisaan. Kalisaan gives the lead back to the Golden Stags. Ito na ang pangalawang pagkakataon ng San Sebastian to get the lead. They are on top now, 55-53. Lamang na ang kupunan ni Jamil Ortuste na nag-iinit muli para sa San Sebastian dito sa quarter na ito. 15 points for Ortuste at ito yung pinaka-latest na basket ng San Sebastian. Ortuste, nakita si Kalisaan at lamang na itong San Sebastian 55-53.
Well, again, credit that to the zone defense of the San Sebastian as a Gab Dagango makes that layup. Pero most of the time nung nilalaro nila yung depensa ngayon, medyo naging stagnant at nakatayo ang opensa ng Perpetual kaya nagkakaroon sila ng mga rebounds and fast break opportunities.
Naitapla na ni Dagango ng kanyang season high of 18 points dito sa season 91 ng NCAA. And we still have a lot of basketball to play, Coach Mix.
Wala, napakahaba pa nga ng basketball. Parang kanina ito pinag-uusapan natin, parang napakabilis ng laro. Pero ngayon, parang mistulang bumabagal na dahil nagkahabol at dumidikit. At pasok para kay Jamil Ortuste, Anton.
Parang hindi injured itong si Jamil Ortuste. 15 points scored in the second and third quarter after scoring just 2 points in the first quarter. Thompson, Dizon, ball swing to Ilagan. Dagangon, umatake, pinasa sa loob, natapik ni Quinto. It's San Sebastian basketball. Quinto, like a raging bull, passes it to Kalisaan, who's smothered. Meron tayong jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of San Sebastian.
Nag-adjust si Michael Kalisaan doon and a better defense by Gab Dagangon forcing the jump ball, but the ball possession will remain the Stags' way.
Quinto, dinoble team. Nawala ang bola, napulot ni Fabian. Fabian, hinahanap si Quinto. One-on-one kontra kay Akweti. Tinawagan ng foul si Mr. Brightside.
The Brightside stayed too close on Bradwin Quinto kaya natawagan siya ng blocking foul doon.
Copico 78 Best Recharge Moment brought to you by Copico 78, Copico's best latte ever. To the Perpetual students that were with us earlier, if you're watching the replay now, pakitag naman kami ni Coach Mix Bustos sa inyong mga selfie that you took with us earlier before the game. Maraming salamat po.
Wala, para sa akin, it's at Mix Bustos, and para sa iyo, Anton?
At Mr. Pure Business on Twitter and at Anton Ross on Instagram. Sabi ni Nico, let's see what they've got. Bravo, Baste. At masaya si Nico dahil lamang na ang San Sebastian sa puntong ito. At si Nestor Bantayan, who is suspended for today's game, supporting his team. Nestor, don't worry, makakabalik ka na sa Friday as you guys play Letran. Pero si Cabiltes, one more suspension, di pa makakalaro on Friday.
Well, sabi nga ni Coach Ari kanina sa dugout na to na napakalaking loss nitong si Nestor Bantayan. Of course, he provided that game-winning assist
Yes.
in the San Beda game. But of course, his intangibles, he may not score that much. Pero yung energy na nabibigay niya sa team.
Oh, Mr. Brightside drops the hammer!
Binigay ba ni Coach Martin yung hammer niya kay Brightside? Talagang breakaway dunk para kay Bright Aqueti.
Sigurado ako, makikita natin yon sa Kaya Mo Yun, top plays. And who gave the assist? Who else but the MVP, Thompson, to Mr. Brightside. Ano kaya ang feeling na ma-posterize ka ng isang Mr. Brightside? I have a feeling one of us will get that feeling soon, Mix.
Maybe. And then we'll know the feeling.
So, stay tuned sa ating mga social media accounts ng ABS-CBN and look for the hashtag TakeOverNCAA. It starts tomorrow with Siege Tantenko. As to which team she will be joining, abangan. $57 all. Ortuste. Natapik ang bola. Na-recover niya. Ortuste. Capobres. Wala. Rebound, Scotty Thompson. 57 all, the sixth deadlock of the game. Thompson, Ilagan, inside to Aqueti, back to Thompson. Thompson, back to Mr. Brightside. Natapik ang bola. Napulot ni Ortuste. Costello, all the way. Oh! Chase down block by Gallardo. Pero goaltending ang tinawag ng ating mga officials.
Well, I agree with that call. Pababa na yung bola towards the ring. Pero napakalaki nung hops, napaka-taas nung inabot ni Rick Gallardo doon. Goaltending, clear goaltending called by the officials.
Lamang na naman ang San Sebastian, 59-57. Again, no team is assured of a Final Four slot. But Perpetual has a 96% chance to force a playoff for a Final Four spot. But those chances will get lessened kung hindi nila matatalo itong San Sebastian. Now, looking at that replay, that was close.
Kumbaga, umabot lang in the nick of time. Pero it was going down the ring, and a good call there by our officials.
What a game para kay Jamil Ortuste, 19 na puntos. He only averages 15.4 points per game, so lampas na sa kota itong si Jamil Ortuste, the number 10 scorer in the NCAA. Sa mga San Sebastian Stags, hashtag upset alert, that is your battle cry. Perpetual, they are in danger of losing their chance. Their 96% chance of an assurance of a playoff for the Final Four. Fourth quarter sa aming pagbabalik dito sa Season 91 ng NCAA.